Greetings today. The moon is in Virgo, earthy, grounded, tangible, thinking about improvement and how we need to get hands-on to make things work even better. I'm Marina Orms here with your Astro Vibe for Monday, September 30th. We are heading into the next new moon on Wednesday, which will also be a solar eclipse in Libra. So we have some extra potency to the upcoming new moon. We are also, of course, with the upcoming new moon, completing the previous moon cycle. So a new moon is the beginning of a cycle, but it's also the ending of the previous cycle. So with these last couple of days, as we head toward that new moon and this week's solar eclipse, we want to think about how we are wrapping up the energy of this current moon cycle, how we're bringing completion to what we've been working on the last few weeks. And this has been a moon cycle that began with a new moon in Virgo. So this entire moon cycle has been focusing on themes of improvement, focusing on the details, looking at where we can improve and do a little work on ourselves, right? Some self-improvement, some learning and growth. And so it's a perfect time to reflect on what you've been learning the past few weeks, specifically what you have been learning about yourself, some of your inner workings, some of the ways that things unfold in your life and how you respond to them, how you participate in what is happening, how you have agency to do things differently, and maybe even noticing where you can make some improvements to yourself and your self-awareness, your mindfulness, your approach to life that can create the groundwork for some different results, something that works better for you. So just like we do the repair work on our machinery, we have to focus on some self-care, some attending to our own continual need for learning and growth. And that's a way of maintaining ourselves. It's a way of maintaining ourselves to be the best we can be. And so that humility that comes through Virgo energy is here to remind us that we do always have more to learn. And so again, it's about humility. It's not about self-criticism. And so if you have a strict critical inner voice that gets a little bit hard on yourself sometimes, give yourself forgiveness and patience and kindness around the things that you think are wrong with you or not as good as the person next door or whatever, and instead focus on how it means that you are simply human, right? Being human means being perfect in our imperfections and being imperfect in our perfection, I guess. I don't know. But thinking about how it is both at the same time. It is both completely okay and worthy and acceptable and deserving of love and the good things life has to offer as it is, and right, there's also more to learn. And so we are learning, we are growing, we are becoming better at being ourselves. And hopefully that means that you are getting better at being authentic, being who you really are, and figuring out what that means, what that looks like on this human journey of self-discovery. So with the final days of the current moon cycle, we are bringing completion to some of these themes of learning, of growth, of humility, of recognizing how we can be of service through not needing all the glory, but right, just being willing to roll up our sleeves and saying, okay, what can I do? How can I help? And that's another theme of Virgo energy. So reflecting, this is a perfect time as we come to an ending and a point of letting go of the current moon cycle. It's a perfect time to look back over the last few weeks and how you have, since the last new moon, what you've learned, what you've noticed about yourself, what you're becoming, what you have noticed about how you can be helpful and useful, and doing that through a willingness to continue to learn and grow. And what could be more beautiful, right? What could be more perfect? So it's that Virgo humility, being perfect in our imperfections, and also in that process of continuing to be more perfect. So we're heading into this week's solar eclipse in Libra. Will be a new moon. So yesterday I shared in depth on the energies, the vibe of this upcoming solar eclipse, why it's so potent and powerful, how it brings themes of balance and finding peace and balance for ourselves in ways that contribute to peace and balance in the world, what that looks like, how we can think about it, maybe sparking some ideas for how you can think about that in your own life. So check out yesterday's video for more information on this week's solar eclipse in Libra. And that will begin the next moon cycle. So we'll have themes of balance and peace and relationships and partnership. So the beautiful story of the zodiac continues to unfold as the moon travels from one sign to the next. It builds on the previous themes, and we have these beautiful cycles upon cycles. So we have throughout each month, as the moon goes through the different signs. If you've been following me, you can see what the different vibe of each day is and how you can think about it and make the most of it. And then in the bigger sense, each moon cycle has its own vibe and theme. And then the cycle of the moon going through the signs plays that story out. So we're going from the Virgo moon cycle into the Libra moon cycle. We go from humility and doing the work on ourselves and thinking about how we can improve and attending to details. And then we shift to Libra, where we get to engage with the outer world, whether it is in relationship and through relationship, all the relationships in our lives, not just our primary relationships, but all the ways we interact with other beings and what that looks like, how it teaches us more about who we are in ways that we can't when it's just the self evaluating the self, right? Which is more what the Virgo energy is about. It's kind of an inner process of looking at how can I be better, but then we shift to that Libra energy of the Libra moon cycle. And what does it look like? What does it mean for me to share this sense of who I am with another person, another being, and to have that feedback, to have that reflection back, and to be able to do that for someone else as well, to share and offer your perspective. So lots to think about with the Libra moon cycle, as well as it being a potent one with this Libra solar eclipse as the beginning of the cycle. So stay tuned. I will bring you more astrology for unshakable self-care. Thanks for being here and subscribing. I'm Marina Orms, and you can learn more about me at astrologyheals.com. I'll see you next time.